This week in U.S. immigration news, we are going to cover USCIS increases automatic extension period of work permits for certain applicants, the U.S. is preparing 19,000 beds for migrant children, Texas challenges Biden rule to speed up processing of asylum claims, migrants climbing the border wall, Abbott threatens to declare an invasion as migrant numbers increase, Mexican officials clear out migrant camp. USCIS announced a temporary final rule that increases the automatic extension period for employment authorization and employment authorization documents for certain applicants up to 540 days. The increase will be effective starting on May 4, 2022 and will help avoid gaps in employment for non-citizens with pending EAD renewal applications and will stabilize the continuance for U.S. employers. The automatic extension will end upon notification of a final decision on the renewal application or the end of the 540-day period. Some non-citizens who are in the U.S. can file Form I-765 to request employment authorization and an EAD. As part of its plan to prepare for the potential spike of migrants due to the end of Title 42, the U.S. is setting up 19,000 beds at shelters and housing sites for unaccompanied minors. The Biden administration is hoping to keep children out of Border Patrol detention facilities. When unaccompanied minors arrive at the U.S.-Mexico border illegally, the Department of Homeland Security is required by law to send them to Health and Human Services for processing. During the 2021 fiscal year, 122,731 unaccompanied minors were transferred to HHS. As of the end of this April, HHS received over 70,000 children in fiscal year 2022. On Thursday, Texas challenged a Biden administration plan to quicken processing asylum claims to help with the current backlog. Under this new rule, asylum processing is expected to take a couple months, rather than several years. The Texas lawsuit challenges the rule by claiming it violates the Administrative Procedures Act. The new rule would transfer authority from immigration judges to asylum officers. The asylum officers would be given additional authority, whereas immigration judge would be limited to reviewing denials of applications. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said the new rule would make it easier for illegal aliens to enter the U.S. and obtain asylum through false claims and less oversight.
If you are new to our channel, welcome and please subscribe to stay in the loop. We offer free 15-minute consultations if your case is qualified, so we can point you in the right direction. Stay tuned for the secret code later in the show.
Hospitals in San Diego have been seeing a major increase in patients arriving with severe injuries from attempting to climb Trump's border wall. The hospitals have been dealing with injuries such as skull fractures, broken vertebrae, and shattered limbs. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials said they do not count the number of deaths or injuries that result from trying to climb the wall. New statistics have been released by University of California at San Diego physicians in the journal JAMA Surgery, attempting to measure the amount of injuries from these falls. Some smugglers have resorted to using power tools on the wall rather than attempting to climb it. Since 2019, there have been over 3,000 breaches along the barrier. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is debating whether to invoke actual war powers to seize broader state authority along the border. Advocates believe he could do so by officially declaring an invasion to comply with a clause in the U.S. Constitution that states cannot engage in war except when actually invaded. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton met with Abbott's attorneys to discuss the possible move. Abbott expressed concern about the consequences of doing so but remains open to this approach. Texas already has thousands of National Guard troops sitting at border posts. The state also increased the border fencing, ordered safety inspections of trucks, charged migrants with trespassing, and many other changes to address immigration. Mexican authorities have cleared out a makeshift migrant camp set up at a public square in the northern border city of Reynosa. The camp housed nearly 2,000 migrants, mainly from Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, and Haiti. The camp formed in 2021 in a public square across the U.S. border from McAllen, Texas. Migrant advocates were concerned over the Reynosa camp due to the crime in the city and the conditions of the camp. Krista Cook, a founder of U.S. aid group Solidarity Engineering, said as of Monday night, only 400 people remained at the camp, including about 150 children. Most of the migrants were taken to other shelters.
Friends, show us some love and smash the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. If you have an immigration problem or need a second opinion because you cannot get a hold of your own lawyer, schedule a meeting with our team. Share information with our CARES team and they will help you get scheduled with our legal team. Now here's a secret code to unlock the free 15 minutes.